What's up, everybody? Wil Kirwan from Three Grackles Design here, coming to you live from Travis County, Texas. And I'm going to bring you 3 automations for your woodworking business that you can build today for free. We're going to go ahead. We're going to dive in. We're going to do this all live. I'm not going to edit this video before I upload it to YouTube. You're going to get just the straight raw video of me walking you through these automations. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to start by sharing my screen, and we're going to get started. Okay, so I am using a tool called Zapier. It's available. It has a free platform that you can use. You get 5 free, they call them zaps, but they're basically automation triggers that you can fire off. You get 5 of those free that you can run at any time, and you get 100 triggers per month on them. So if you got a small woodworking business, this is a great way to get started with automating your process. Couple things that you're going to need first. Go ahead and we're going to use Asana for some project management, and we're also going to use a custom order inquiry form. I'm going to post a link to the description for this custom order inquiry in the description below. You'll have all of that available to you. You can just come here, you can make a copy of this form and use that for your zaps. Cool. So that said, let's go ahead and get started. Again, I'm at zapier.com. I'll post a link to this in my bio or in the description below. You're going to create a zap. And what we're going to do, so we've got this up. You're going to close that off. You can skip the tutorial. It's really easier. Just do it this way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a trigger off of my Google form. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Google form. All right. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create an event. So I'm going to do a new form response. Got my account. And what we're going to do is we're going to choose the form we're going to use. So I've got my custom order inquiry. Hit continue. I'm going to test it. And now I have a sample response that I can use with the action that I'm going to create. So first action that we're going to create is I'm going to create a task to follow up with people. So I like to keep everything on my phone. So when I'm ready to go, I have my task list just automatically populates from Google here. So let's see, I've got my little task list right here, nothing on it. Let's come back. And so we're going to go to Google Tasks. And now what we're going to do, we're going to create a task. Click on continue. And choose my task list. And we got a 500 error from Google. Continue. Here, I'm gonna take a shortcut here then. I'm just gonna reconnect. Continue. Okay. All right, fine. I'm going to change the account just so we can. All right, we're gonna hit continue. There we go. Got my task list. Then I'm gonna put in so what I'm gonna do is I always make a task that says to follow up with customer name, and then I have their cell phone in here. So I got their name. Their cell phone. And there we go. All right. So what this does is this creates the sample test and tells you who you're calling, what number you're going to call, and what project they're working on, and what the project is. Have that information, you hit continue, you hit test, and that's now sent to my Google Tasks. So that's done. Cool. And so we just click on publish. Cool. So there we go. First one. Delete this one off real quick. I don't want that one. Okay. So next one. So again, we've got that Google form that we're using. Now we're going to create our new Asana here. So I've got Google Forms and Asana. So again, new form response, same account, same form. So you guys can see that custom inquiry form, it's so key to your woodworking business. It can really help you make or break a lot of this stuff, especially when you're using these things to trigger basically your entire business. So you can make it so you can work off your phone. Okay, so I've got Asana here. What we're going to do is we're going to choose an event. And so I've got these projects here. So I'm going to take this one here, which I called sample test question. I'm going to change this to okay. So I've got custom order projects. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a task. So I've got my 3grackles.com. Choose my project. So I got my custom order projects. Now then, custom project type for okay, cool. So now we create this task in Asana. We can use this to track it along the way. I just like to add a few things here. Budget. It's going to be budget. There we go. Just have a few of these things here. Just that way you got everything that you need to kind of. Okay. So we added the customer's budget, their delivery address, a description of their project, and the measurements. That way we have all these on the task for Asana. And then, so I'm going to choose the assignee, which is going to be me. And, so I always view these projects as something that we're going to do. Anything that I do, I always start off in either upcoming or the inbox. I'm going to do inbox here. I can add people to follow, which I'm going to make myself a follower. I don't make any of these hearted, but I always add the tag. I try not to tag because it's not there. Okay. We'll skip adding a tag on this one. We'll hit continue. Go ahead and test the step. Then we'll come over here. And so now we have a custom coffee table order already built. Has everything there, which is great. And so when I finish, what I do is when I finish this task, I have this mark complete. That'll come in handy later on. Okay, so anything that I mark complete is officially done. So great, we've got this created. Cool. So I'm going to publish that. So that's 2 automations. We've been here, a little bit over 10 minutes. I've got everything together. Cool. All right. So that one's done. Now for our third one. So, you've created this task to follow up, have that initial conversation. You've added it to your project management service to track it. Now let's talk about the next part, which is getting reviews and referrals. So, you're going to want to go to your business, and I'm going to copy mine over and pull up a referral link here. So Google has this great little link on your Google My Business page. And it's like reviews. Option for get more reviews. So I'm copying that link right now. Okay. Okay. So now, last one that I have, I'm going to create a Zap. And we're going to trigger this off of Asana. And we have a completed task. So I'm going to hit continue. And choose my workspace. And this is why I put all these jobs in a single project, so that instead of creating a project for each one, I can just come here and I have my custom orders project. I hit continue. I hit test. So I've got a task, so I'm cool there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Gmail, and I'm going to actually create a draft, because there are a couple things that you want to do. So first off, so I'm going to add a small step in between. I'm going to call it a delay. I'm going to hit delay 4. I'm going to delay this for 7 days. So I choose 7 days because that's a good time frame between when you've delivered a project to somebody, for them to have let you know about any issues or anything like that, so that you have time to get those resolved. Instead of asking for somebody for a review immediately upon delivery, you want to make sure that you have that time in place. Cool. All right, so we're just going to skip that test. Yep, delay ran. Cool. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into Gmail, and I'm going to have it automatically create my draft for me. So I'm going to go ahead and go continue. So I have just in a subject, add thank you for your business. That's I always just put these to myself. That way I have it ready to go. Now we're just gonna add thank you for your business. Okay. You can always add whatever you want here. I've got my Google link here, so I just added it in. I'm just saying quick, thanks so much for your business. We truly appreciate it. If you have a moment, would you mind leaving us a Google review? Super easy and simple. And hit continue and test my step. Cool. So I got a draft. So I'm going to go back over here to my drafts. And I have that readily created. So super easy. All done. We're going to name this one. Cool. Okay, publish. All right. So there you guys go. There is 3 automations for your woodworking business that you can do today for free. No extra charges. I don't have any sponsorships with Zapier. I don't have any sponsorships with Asana. It's just something that I've seen that's super easy to use, super good to have, and I implemented it in my woodworking business, and it's helped me a good bit. So I wanted to share that out with y'all. Thanks, everyone. Have a great day.